by Floor & Decor.
Treating various skin concerns in this sponsored content, Wendy, the spa director at Utah Facial Plastics, is joining me now, and we are talking about chemical peels. Wendy, you and I could talk forever.
Yeah, truly.
She just sat down and I said, wait a minute, your skin's gorgeous.
Oh, gosh.
Have you been doing chemical peels? And you said for a long, long time.
Yeah. So I started chemical peeling my own skin when I was 17. I actually ended up going to a class in aesthetics and had more sun damage than anyone else in the class, and the person youngest next to me was 29. And at 17, I already had more sun damage than anyone else in the class. It terrified me. So I have a long line of skin cancer in my family, so we're going to prevent that as
much as possible.
Yep, exactly.
Let's talk about chemical peels. What are the benefits of a chemical peel?
There's lots of benefits. It really depends on what you do and how you do it. They are very exfoliating. They increase cell turnover, which means new, fresh, young skin cells are coming up to the surface like when we were a baby, which who doesn't want baby skin,
want that right now.
Also, they help prevent precancerous cells from forming, and they overall help renew the tone, the tightness of the skin. They produce collagen. It really depends. The beauty of a chemical peel is you can come into Utah Facial Plastics, you can have a consultation, and we can customize the entire treatment. There's not a one and done. There's not one thing that works better than, or one for everybody.
Right.
You can get a completely customized treatment. Maybe you have a wedding in 3 months, so let's prepare you for that wedding, or maybe you're going on vacation in 2 weeks. You can still get a chemical peel. You don't have to worry about a lot of peeling if you don't want to. But we do have options that make you peel like a snake. So,
well, I think that's what I would be raising my hand for. Does a chemical peel hurt?
I call it a stingle.
Stingle,
that's a great.
I've had one before, so I think that's and it feels a little warm.
Yeah,
right after.
So hot and itchy, but kind of stings, kind of tingles, and obviously it depends on the intensity of the chemical peel. We do offer a fan. Usually some cool air blowing on your skin will help while you're doing it, but overall chemical peels are pretty short to receive. So the stingle only lasts about 30 minutes, and then your skin just kind of feels sunburned for a little while after, and we make sure you have all the post-care you need and everything. So
Wendy, where do you do the chemical peel? Because I just saw she was doing her neck and a little bit on her décolleté, right?
If there's skin, we can chemical peel it, truthfully. There's nowhere that won't be affected by a chemical peel. Most of the time people prefer from hair to hair. So in aesthetics, it's kind of a rule of thumb that we always consider this part of your face as well, because if your face looks young, we want the neck, we want the décolleté too.
Do you ever do hands?
We do hands.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, hands, it's a little hard with us washing our hands all the time now, because chemical peel can't sit on our hands for very long, so we have to be careful.
Okay.
But yeah, face, neck, décolleté are really popular. Always extend it down to your décolleté. It's worth the extra cost, because you want to look young from here up.
You do.
Yeah,
and
truly.
What is the recovery time? I know you said it depends on how fat, big, deep you want to go.
Yeah, so the best thing about chemical peels is you get to choose your recovery time. If you want to come in every 2 weeks and get a peel that you have no recovery time from, we can do that. Or we can do a peel a month and have about a week of recovery time. It really depends on what you want to do. They're so customizable, and that's what's great about them. It's kind of a tried and true. They've been around longer than any laser, and we can literally fine-tune it to what you need for your lifestyle and what works best for you.
Does it get rid of wrinkles?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we're not miracle workers. It's not going to correct. It's not a facelift, right? But the best thing to do is the younger you start chemical peeling, the better your results are going to be. So it's far easier to prevent than it is to repair with anything, with weight loss, with anything.
Yes.
So we recommend people even in their 20s get maintenance chemical peels, or even a light hydrofacial, just to start that exfoliation process and keep that going as early as possible.
I want what she's having. Her skin is so glowing and gorgeous. And September, you get 20% off at Utah Facial Plastics, your chemical peels. So this is the time to try it if you haven't done it before.
It's chemical peel season, because we're done with our vacations. Well, most of our vacations after Labor Day, so it's time to get your chemical peel scheduled, and schedule a treatment regimen so we can get you peeling all winter long.
Oh, we want that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be seeing Alfie later today, so I might see you at Utah Facial Plastics.
I will. I'll be there.
It's in Draper, and they're so fantastic. All the information on this sponsored content will be on our website, abc4.com/GTU. All right, coming up next, peach panna cotta in honor of Brigham City's Peach Day.
Reagan, wait, it's not in camera, now it is.
Look at it. Look at it.
If I do this, though,